Hello there, and welcome to Geek Speak. My name is Nath, and you've caught me putting off tidying my room, a task that fills me with the uttermost dread.
We all experience dread in our own little ways. Whether it's that email at work that we keep putting off because we don't want to click send, a bit of housework that we know we need to do as it's important to have clean dishes for when we have guests around, or it could be that level in a video game that we know we have to plough through so we can get to the other side and enjoy the fun bits of the game.
Here are 7 levels in video game that fill us with absolute dread.
First up today is a difficulty spike so savage that even 3 wishes from a genie won't help one iota. For the most part, Disney's Aladdin is a fun, vibrant stroll through Agrabah as you follow the plot of the animated classic. That is until the part of the story where the Cave of Wonders decides to evict Aladdin and company by means of collapsing and lava. For this headache of a level, you are placed in control of the magic carpet on a high-speed auto-scrolling section that expects you to have the reaction time of a telepathic ninja as you attempt to navigate rocks, lava, and other obstacles. This level was such an intense increase in challenge for me that I legitimately had to wait for my second decade of adulthood to develop the necessary skills to get past it, and it was a complete and utter headache. This one is a whole new world of absolute nope. When you think Sonic the Hedgehog, you usually think speedy gameplay, open vistas, and green hills. Basically, go fast, have fun, nice, fluid, momentum-based platforming. Sonic 1's Labyrinth Zone takes everything that makes the Blue Hedgehog great, removes it, and adds a waterlogged ruin that is an absolute agony to traverse. This subterranean sojourn takes a ridiculous amount of time to escape, as every inch of the labyrinth is pebble-dashed with terrible enemy placements, unforeseeable spike traps, claustrophobic tunnels filled with water that will cause Sonic to drown, but only once the most anxiety-inducing music in all of gaming counts Sonic down to a watery grave. This is, by a considerable margin, the very worst level in retro Sonic games, and is only beaten in sheer terms of frustration by entry number 3. Yep, you guessed it, entry number 3 is Eggman Land from Sonic Unleashed. Who in the blue hairy blazes pitched this 20-minute monstrosity? Eggman Land sees you regularly swapping between Sonic and his werehog form, using every single skill that you have developed through the game. Everything about this level overstays its welcome, just like a belligerent auntie that thinks that a dinner invitation extends until 11:30 at night. The layout is brutally punishing too, with hordes of enemies at every turn, bottomless pits, traps galore, and checkpoints being few and far between. To platinum the game, you need to not just beat this obscene obstacle course, but beat it multiple times without dying. No thank you, Sonic Unleashed. I will take a hard-boiled pass on this one. Guitar Hero 3 is one of those classic party games that everybody has played with mostly fond memories. I myself remember going to house parties as a teenager and this being all the rage. It's also a game where everyone has that one song that haunts them. For me, that would be Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force on Expert Mode. Even if your brain can process the multitude of coloured note dots that leap at you throughout this over 8-minute marathon of metal madness, the sheer level of digital gymnastics required for your fingers to keep up with your brain is simply put, inhuman. It is a brilliant track, no doubt about it. Seek it out, give it a listen, but do not try this on Expert Mode. No really, don't do it. It's not worth it. The Water Temple. The other day I was talking about this list within the office, and the moment I said the Water Temple, my friend from work burst out laughing and said he knew exactly what the game was and exactly what the level was. If you now have sweaty palms and feel your rageometer rising, then you have definitely struggled with this aquatic night terror from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. If claustrophobic channels with rising water levels, infuriating puzzles, maze-like tunnels that look near identical, and underwater combat using just your sling hook sound like a good time to you, get help. Seriously, stop this video and either seek professional counselling or set this game on fire and lock your trauma away on a high shelf. The long, slow, drudgy grind through this liquidous labyrinth will see you hopping in and out of your inventory like an iron-booted yo-yo as you try desperately to escape into the rest of what is an excellent game. Yet another water level that leaves me feeling all washed up. Mario Kart 64 is for me the genesis of my love affair with the colourful kart racing games, and it carries on to this very day. This early entry in the most famous racing series has some of the best tracks within the franchise. Unfortunately and inexplicably, the final track of the 16 courses in Mario Kart 64 is also my pick for the worst race in Mario Kart history, Rainbow Road. Now, all Mario Kart games usually finish with a Rainbow Road track, one that is designed to test the skills, dexterity and digital prowess of the player. Usually they are jolly good fun. This prismatic pain in the proverbial is simply put the most mind-numbing 6.5 minutes of monotonous go-karting ever created. The track is over double the length it reasonably should be and presents no real challenge or innovation whatsoever. It's just long. Painfully and pointlessly long. I legitimately had my only ever experience of falling asleep at the wheel because of this multicoloured eyesore of a raceway. No thank you, Mario Kart 64, it's a no from me. And finalement, comes a level that fills even the most qualified veteran gamers with absolute dread. The High Road. Seriously, stuff the High Road. You are teleported onto the world's worst suspension bridge and have only one choice: successfully navigate your way across the broken planks, angry warthogs, icy slopes and brutal gaps, or die by means of a long drop, whistle and splat. Even the remaining planks on the bridge will often break, causing immediate death. There are bizarrely turtles up here that will, if not neutralised, cause death. You'll start to get good and make checkpoints until, oh yeah, you're dead again. The fact that the game gives you a few extra lives at the start of this horror should be a good indicator of, good luck kid, you're gonna need it. And for all the good those extra lives will do, it's a bit like handing somebody a Red Bull before sending them to climb Ben Nevis. This level simply is just hard for the sake of being hard. Get ready to launch your controller across the room like a big plastic Nerf ball. The High Road takes a high toll. And there we go, 7 levels in video games that fill us with absolute dread. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please drop me a like, share, subscribe, punch that notification bell to be alerted for when I drop a new video. But until next time, stay safe, love you, bye.